But first, let's talk about that successful leadership spill and challenge from Angus Taylor to Sussan Ley on Friday. Taylor was elected by the Liberal Party room 34 votes to 17, a comfortable two-thirds margin in the end, after a news poll published in The Australian on Sunday night had the coalition at just 18% to One Nation on 27. Elected deputy ahead of Ted O'Brien and Dan Tehan was Senator Jane Hume. And at their first press conference as the new team, Taylor and Hume found themselves having to give mea culpas for their mistakes in the Shadow Treasury and Finance portfolios, which helped lead to such a poor result for the Liberal Party at the 2025 election.
Do you take personal responsibility for the coalition's lacklustre economic policies that it took to the last election? What have you learnt since your time in Shadow Treasurer, and will you commit to taking a package of wholesale tax reform to the next election?
Well, can I say, I think what we've learned, and I said this earlier, is that we need to be the party of lower taxes, including lower personal income taxes. I think that was a mistake. I made that point some time back. We now need to get serious about lower taxes and in particular fighting Labor's bad taxes.
Will you apologise for the policy of trying to scale back working from home? And will there be any changes to working from home, public, private sector or otherwise, under your leadership?
I think it was pretty clear during the election campaign that that policy was a mistake. That's why we didn't take it to the election and why we won't be taking it to a future election.
As expected, Angus Taylor made clear that he would focus heavily on the economy in a bid to get the Liberals back in the game. But he also indicated a big policy pillar for him will be immigration, as he seeks to drag traditional Conservative voters back from Pauline Hanson's grasp.
You've heard some strong comments from me in the last 24 hours on immigration. And immigration, clearly the numbers have been too high and the standards have been too low. The numbers have been too high and the standards have been too low, but we also need an immigration policy that's true to our Australian values. If people want to come to this country and bring the hatred and violence of another place, the door should be shut.